Hi everyone, welcome back to Piri's podcast. So this session is going to be somewhat psychological, and we always accumulate knowledge and gather resources from a lot of things. And after a certain point of time, we live on past knowledge, and if we particularly follow a pattern, we tend to be in that cycle and will not accumulate that extra thing which is required to go to the next level. So the knowledge which we accumulated will be saturated, and particularly when we don't look into the other resources, the knowledge gets depleted. So how can one prevent the loss of knowledge? How can one be constantly up to the trend?
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. There's a second law of thermodynamics. What did you study in college?
Basically, I'm an engineer, EC background, sir.
EC, no? You had physics.
Yes, sir.
You passed? You're happy with the marks you got?
No, sir.
No, okay. No problem. We'll fix it now. We'll fix your knowledge in physics. There's something known as thermodynamics. Do you know that? Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
What is thermodynamics?
The amount of heat which is dissipated by a particle.
Correct. So in that there are some laws, fundamental laws. What is the second law?
Can I Google it? See,
Yeah, okay, Google.
sir, entropy of an isolated system always increases. So that is what it says.
So what is entropy?
Sir,
Entropy of a system always is increasing, right?
it moves from higher level to lower level.
It's always increasing, so it's always going. Okay, let me not embarrass you any further. It is what you said written in physics in terms of science. So in the universe, everything is going from order to chaos. It never goes backwards.
Okay.
That means things are always disintegrating. Right? Systems are always breaking down. So knowledge will always be lost. You cannot learn something and just sit and be like that, and it will not be increasing your knowledge. You'll be forgetting. Your brain will slowly start forgetting. That's what the brain does. That's the principle of the universe. So the only way to combat this is to constantly keep working. If you're not constantly working, you'll constantly be losing. There's a famous book written by Lewis Carroll called Alice in Wonderland. Have you read it?
No,
you know the story, but you have not read it.
No, sir. No, sir.
Story you know because you saw the movie.
No, sir. I did read the book.
Okay, there's a famous line which is there where she says, in this place, in the Wonderland, you have to keep running to stay in the same place. Like a treadmill.
Okay.
On a treadmill, you have to keep running to stay in the same place.
Yeah.
If you stop running, you'll fall off the treadmill. So, same thing is true with knowledge. To maintain whatever you have to keep working on it. Forget increasing it. Like physics, you forgot law of thermodynamics. Entropy. Alice in Wonderland, you're like, because you're not constantly refreshing it. So if you don't constantly keep refreshing, it will disappear.
Yeah.
So this is what important thing about knowledge is. You have to keep on working on it. You have to keep on exercising it. Otherwise you lose it. This is true with muscles. It's true with everything in this universe. If you don't keep on using it, you will lose it. So same thing is true with investing. You read investing book. That's why Shashwat is reading Intelligent Investor for the third time. Not second time. Third time. That's why they keep saying read the Bhagavad Gita. If you've read it, keep reading it. Read the Bible. Read the Quran. Read whatever. Keep reading it. So it stays fresh in your mind. The lessons stay fresh in your mind. So what are you doing to refresh yourself? Wait. What are you doing to refresh your knowledge?
And now it has become easier because if I want to know the particular topic, I can just Google it. Previously, it is not used to be the case.
Boss, people have become lazy now with AI. They don't even Google anymore. They just want to ask ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT voice is free. So most people have it downloaded on Android. And they're like, ChatGPT, what is the weather today? ChatGPT, what is entropy? ChatGPT, what chat should I buy? I'm using AI to invest today, sir. Sir, I'm doing stock picking with AI.
Okay.
So this is a danger.
My question is to you, sir. How do you keep updated? Because I find it difficult to even choose a topic and speak on that. If I suggest a topic to you, I think of myself that I will take this much time to prepare and put in words to speak. But when I say that to you, you immediately speak because that amount of practice it takes time. So how do you keep your
No, there's no secret to it. The thing is to keep interest. If you keep interest in the subject, you'll keep learning. You'll start forgetting the minute you lose interest. That's why all boys are interested in their girlfriend. As soon as girlfriend becomes wife, interest is gone. Because you have it.
Okay.
She's stuck with you. But as long as she's girlfriend, she's not stuck with you. So you'll do everything. You'll keep asking her, what do you want today, baby? What do you want tomorrow, baby? As soon as she becomes wife, hey, stop bugging me, man. Constantly want. What is this? Huh? So the trick is to make sure you realize you don't know anything. That's called the beginner's mind. In Zen, they say this. Always stay in a beginner's mind. When you keep telling yourself, I don't know. So then you'll always want to know. The minute you start thinking, I know, then you won't feel like doing it because, hey, I know, man. What is this? I know 1 + 1 is 2. What's the problem? So keep your mind engaged as a beginner's mind.
Since you said about beginner's mindset, this happens to me because once I realized that knowledge is infinity and you should keep learning till the lifetime. So even the slightest of a basic thing, if I find it somewhere that someone said this to me, I get excited, and some find it that he's getting excited for these little things. At this age, they think that you should be that level, not to get excited for the slightest of things. So beginner's mindset works in a particular circle, and majority of the circle stops learning once they finish the college. And for job, what is required, they will read, but outside that, most of a circle will not read that. How do you read that?
I'll tell you this. This is because you suffer from the Western mindset. The Western mindset, you're always told from childhood you have somewhere to go, some destination. You're going to go reach somewhere. So you feel like, Abba, I climbed, Abba, I finished. Should be with the Eastern mindset, that is Indian mindset, which is there's nowhere to go. It is all about the journey. The minute you stop doing the journey, you finished. Your life is over. So keep that in mind. It doesn't matter where you're going. It's most important is the journey. So if you keep that in mind, and remember there's nowhere to go, that doing is all that life is, then you find joy in it. Then you're like, okay, I better not stop doing, because if I stop doing, life is over. Like a flower, as long as it's blooming, it's growing. The minute it stops blooming, it starts dying. Same thing is true with the body and the mind. So as an investor, if you don't keep on looking for new things to do, you'll build. So keep that in mind. Okay? It's a mindset issue. It's not a world issue or a problem of anything. It's just the way you're thinking. So don't worry about where you're going. Worry about what you're doing. Okay? Chalo.
Yes, and when it comes to investing, there are a lot of things we should learn. And since market information is infinity, we should learn it somehow. And that information will be useful to make the investments better. So if someone has to plan to learn for investment, if you say some things like step 1, step 2, step 3, which they should give importance, and which they can postpone and learn it some other day.
You should always remember, you cannot eat for tomorrow. You can only eat for now. If you're hungry now, you can eat.
Okay.
Step 1, step 2, step 3 and all is very great. But you have to do the step, what is in front of you right now. If you keep looking at the Kali Gobram in front of you and see the final step, you'll never climb. Remember, there's look down and see there's one step in front of you, climb that. You finished? Okay, next step is there, climb that. You keep doing that, before you know it, you'll have reached the top of Gali Gobram and you can feel the breeze coming. But if you keep on thinking, oh my God, looking up, oh, I have to climb that, finished. All right.
So there is no particular order. We should learn this first.
What is in front of you? What is in front of you? Do. And keep doing what is in front of you. Before you know it, you'll be wherever you need to be. But like I said before, there's nowhere to be. So I don't know why you're so worried about where you're going. There's nowhere to go. You're from this earth. You're on this earth, floating in space. And if you think about it, there's nowhere to go. So relax. Enjoy. Okay.
So I hope that this video is informative, and if you found this video interesting, please share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel for more videos. See you in another episode with an interesting topic. Thanks for watching the video.
Thank you.